Hello everyone, so I'm back with another tutorial video, and today I'm going to show you how, when you're rerouting, to shrink up these holes so you don't have to worry about sticking a big hair plug into a hole like that. So that really big one, we're going to shrink that up. So it's the same way if you were to dunk your doll's hands in boiling water to reshape them, or if the neck hole is stretched out, it's basically the same as doing that. So, and it'll make it to where you don't have to worry about trying to fit a huge plug inside a big hole. So that is what we are going to do now. And as you heard, my water is done in the microwave. So I will pause this and get that out because I'm going to need two hands to do this. So here we have some really hot water, and basically what you're literally going to do is just dunk her head in. Actually, what I'm going to do is actually pop her head off her body. So, and then put her in. And then you just set the body to the side, and then you can get a little utensil, make sure the water gets all in there. This is also going to help secure the factory paint to the face a lot better, so that when you're rerouting, you're not gonna have to worry about damaging the doll's face paint or anything like that. And you just want to let her sit. So I'm going to let her sit for about a minute or so, and I will be back. So here we have what her head looks like right now. So you can see that hole right there got a little smaller. Her neck hole shrank up significantly. So I'm going to try to put her head back on now. It's going to be kind of difficult to do this one-handed. Let's see. There. So yeah. But that hole is much, much smaller than it was originally, and so are those other ones. I will put the water back in the microwave for a little bit longer to see if I can't get better results. Excuse the mess in the background. But I live in a house with other people, so. Yeah, you can see my junk drawer right there. There's my hair straightener that I use to flat iron doll hair for when I have a severe case of frizziness in a doll's hair. So, but yeah, this doll, I am rerouting her hair because it was really thin. The hair itself was a decent quality. The only thing that was wrong really with the hair itself was it oxidized, which means it discolored. But I mean, other than that, her hair still had a nice shine to it. There wasn't any breakage or split ends or anything like that, like you get on modern saran hair. So she still had a decent amount of hair. She was like missing 2 plugs right there. But I actually went in and I added, and you can see some really teeny tiny little holes there that I went in and added, because I am going to go throughout her head and add a lot more hair plugs so that I'll do that for a little bit longer. I want to get it to where it's like boiling, but I am going to be going throughout her head and adding more hair plugs just to make her a little bit better quality, you know. They didn't root doll's hair. Like, this is a Malibu Barbie from 1979, I believe. That's what I was told. And Barbies back then weren't rooted the best. You can see how gappy the original hair plugs were. I'm going to go in and add some to fill in all these gappy areas. And I'm going to be using this row for her part line. I will root hair into this one. They'll just be really small plugs. This is the row of plugs that I will root the really thick ones into, or the row of holes that I will root the really thick plugs into. And then I will split each plug in half and fold it down to create the part line. I don't thatch my doll's hair. I just root really thick plugs into the part and then split them in half and fold them down. But I don't thatch because it gets messed up eventually, unless you're just displaying your doll, but I still like to play with my dolls even after. So yeah. So that water is done. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna put this down and get the water out. Okay, round 2. Let's see if I can't do any better. And I'm just gonna dunk the top portion of her head in. And you don't have to worry about this like melting your doll's head. That's not gonna happen. So yeah, that hole, like right there, that bigger one, I think that's as small as it's gonna get. I was hoping if I made the water hotter that it would shrink it up better, but I don't think that it is going to do that. So I think I'll just have to settle with some dolls. They shrink up better. Yeah, like literally with some of these they shrink up better, but that's literally as good as it's gonna get. See, I've tried to do this with the feet. I don't know why it doesn't work, but like you'll get dolls with chewed feet sometimes. I don't know why it doesn't work for the feet, like why it doesn't reshape those, but it does like the hands and stuff. I've never really been able to get it to work for the feet. But I usually just cover the feet with, if they got chew marks, I usually just cover them with shoes or boots or something like that. This thing, there we go. It doesn't want to focus all the time. But yeah, it shrunk them a little bit. And so now she's ready. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. If you found it helpful, I'd appreciate, any support you can give me, like comment, rate, and subscribe and all that stuff. I usually don't say all that stuff, but, it's always nice to gain new members to the crew. So if you guys want to, you can do all that, and remember to, or more videos to come, and remember to stay true to you. So, bye-bye.